Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to your daily reading. And welcome to Pisces Tarot Advice. Hope you're doing well. So let's see what's going on for you at the time you find this video, what you need to know for your highest good. Take the messages as they resonate. If they do, don't force anything to fit. Check out your week ahead reading. It was, I think, a really important reading. A lot of messages came through to prepare us for the week ahead, which seems to be quite a significant time in terms of deep healing, shift, release, and starting fresh. So I hope that helps you. And I'm running the special still, so if you're interested in that, details are in the description box below on personal readings. Okay, let's see what's going on for Pisces today. Overall, main energies, main events in the day. We have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is confrontation, pettiness, bitterness, bullying, win at all costs type of individual. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands, all right. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Six of Cups, okay. So the overall message here is very clear what the day could be about, mainly for some of you. It talks about making peace in a one-to-one dynamic. The King and Queen of Wands can be a very significant partnership. It could be a romantic partnership. It could be a business partnership. It could be the relationship between parents and children with the Six of Cups. It could be some sort of collaboration, you and your manager at work, right? It's a one-to-one dynamic that used to have a lot of happy times, happy energy, happy memories, or does have happy memories, but it looks like there's been some sort of argument, disagreement, fallout with the Five of Swords. But with the Six of Cups here, it looks like there's a focus on apology, making peace, trying to see the other person's point of view. We still have the Five of Swords here, so we'll see what is underlying. If someone really wants to heal and move on, or if they just want you to get over something. Do you know what I mean? But they're not actually taking accountability. Oh, interesting. And the Two of Cups under the Five of Swords. And again, this is a one-to-one dynamic. It can be a romantic partnership, but it doesn't have to be. This could be the relationship between siblings, the relationship between friends, a business partnership, a work collaboration, someone who could be your peer or could be someone that you work very closely with. Okay. And the Eight of Wands. Messages, communication. Maybe surprising messages. You could hear from someone, the Magician. Someone wants to work something out with you. Someone wants to fix something with you. If this is, some sort of conflict, tension, bitterness, bullying that's been going on between you and someone else, this could be where your partner, your spouse, your brother, sister, parent, some other coworker, a manager that you work very closely with, they could be wanting to talk to you about a possible solution. Whether it's, to make peace with this individual, to get along with this individual, to work together with this individual, or something that's going to just restore your peace, and they want to talk about some options that they have here, okay? So it could be a case of, I think I can get you both on the same page. I think I can help in this situation. Or, these are some options if you can't get along. One of you could do this, or the other could do that. You don't have to see each other. You don't have to talk to each other. It's something like that. Someone's trying to talk about options and solutions to restore peace, however that resonates. Whether that means you coming together with another or going separate ways, but restoring peace so that everyone can just be cordial. You know what I mean? Interesting. And for some of you, this will be an ex that's trying to talk to you today, if you're interested in that. Not everybody is. I'm not, so don't come for me. I just read the cards, people. For others of you, this is the mother or father of your child or children. And they're really looking for a way for the two of you to get along better, or this could be you trying to talk to them. Like, okay, we're going to have to interact with each other for the rest of our lives because we have children together. Can we just figure out a way to do that? So it could be some sort of mediation, negotiation, getting someone else involved, an unbiased party. Someone could be trying to talk to you about, I think we should go to therapy. Or I'm willing to do that if you are. Something along those lines. Okay. For others of you, this could be, like I say, if it's not someone trying to get back together with you, this is someone who's trying to just have a better relationship with you for the sake of the things you have in common, or, okay, we're horrible as a couple, but we seem to get along okay as friends, or just co-parents, or just co-workers, or, can we just, how about if we just focus on that relationship for a while, right? There's someone trying to talk about options here. Okay. I do see for some of you, you may have to choose between spending time with your partner and spending time with your family at this time. And I feel like it's a no-win situation with the Five of Swords. If you choose your partner, your family's going to have issues. If you choose your family, your partner's going to have issues. So this could be a conversation of, listen, I can't please everyone. Like, what can we all get along? Is that an option? Because I feel like with the Five of Swords, that might not be an option. But it's like, listen, you could be stepping into this role of, I can't cut myself in half. I want to spend time with everybody. But if it's not okay that I choose my family over my partner or my partner over my family, then y'all need to get along so that we can all spend time together and stop driving me nuts or making me feel guilty because I can't be two people. It could be that kind of conversation as well. We have the Six of Wands, and with this I get like getting ahead of something, getting ahead of an issue, figuring it out. The Six of Wands can also talk about a visit. Someone could be overcoming victim mentality or a victim role. Yeah, Ace of Cups, Seven of Swords. I feel like someone wants to, it's an apology. Someone's feeling sheepish. Someone's feeling bad. Someone's feeling Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. I also see a situation where, again, Six of Wands with the Five of Swords is not the best combination. This is someone very proud, slightly narcissistic. And I feel like this is someone who does want peace and harmony. But if they could kind of get away with not taking full accountability, not taking full ownership, not saying the words I'm sorry, not talking about how they hurt your feelings and acknowledging that, if they could just, be like, can we move on now? Like, then that would be great. I feel like that's not going to fly with you. You're being like, Queen of Pentacles, no, we need to, okay, you're sorry. I need to hear what exactly it is that you're apologizing for. Because that will tell me that you're acknowledging what you did and what you said. If you're just saying, I'm sorry, your feelings got hurt, well, that's not really an apology. So for some of you, I do feel like that's the kind of conversation that's going to happen today. Debating, going like it's not an apology. I appreciate you saying it, but that's not an apology. You can do better. For others of you, I feel like someone's withdrawing, canceling plans. They feel bad. I feel like they're under pressure from something else. So they're caught between a rock and a hard place. Be mindful of receiving gifts with strings attached. And you'll know that's the case if there's been some arguments, tension between you and this person, and then all of a sudden they're really nice to you. You're like, hold on, wait a minute. I also feel like there's this sense here of you've been going through it with someone in your life, and someone else that's close to you has been observing everything, and it's almost like not hoping, but the situation that I'm saying, you going through a rough time with your partner, your current partner, and then a friend that has feelings for you but can't talk about it because you're dealing with that, is not necessarily waiting for that to fail, but it's almost like I just hope I get a shot. Like if that ever fails, they're not hoping for it, but if that ever fails, for Pisces, I'm going to step up. I'm going to take my shot. I'm going to tell them how I feel. Um, but it could even be a situation today where it just slips. They just tell you, listen, I think I'd be better for you than that person. I don't know why you bother with them so much. They clearly don't deserve you, right? It could be that kind of conversation, and it really kind of puts you back, takes you back. We have the devil here. So someone could be revealing passion for you, revealing emotions for you. Be mindful of someone that you keep trying to get along with, and they're nice to you if they want something from you, or if they don't need anything from you. They're like, yeah, sure. But when you actually have to work together, this person has control issues. Nothing you do is right. Nothing you do is good. They keep putting you down. They're very they're horrible to you and how they speak to you. And I feel like they're going to try to come apologize, or if they're not apologizing, they're going to, because again, this is someone who's trying not to apologize. But they're going to be very nice to you. Do you need anything? Can I help you with anything? And it's like, well, it's just going to cycle. It's just a cycle with this person, because if they never acknowledge what it is that they're doing, if they're never acknowledging that they have an issue, it's just going to keep happening, and you're just going to keep being a punching bag, you know? So there's that. What else for Pisces today? We have the Sun. The Lovers, they're very naked. Okay. Ooh, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like this is a really good day for romance for those of you where you care about that. If you're the one admitting feelings for someone, if you're the one stepping up and asking someone out, or telling them how you feel, or it could even be a friend, or somebody you work with, okay, there could be a deepening of a relationship. And the Five of Swords with the Seven of Wands doesn't necessarily have to be tension, arguments, bitterness, and bullying in this instance. It could just be this person. So if you have feelings for someone and they don't know, and you're watching them go around with all the wrong people and getting themselves hurt, and they never look at you, right? And it's like, why? it's that, it's a hint of bitterness and a hint of resentment of, if you only gave me a chance, like, you wouldn't be going through all of this. Like, why are you doing this to yourself, right? But at the same time, I don't think that person knows how you feel. Or if they do, it could be a situation where they've kind of turned you down, or they said, I don't want to risk the friendship. And you kind of agree to that, but at the same time, it's like, so you don't want to be with me, but you're going around with all these wrong people. What, I don't get that. So you could be a little annoyed, and you could be calling someone out today. You could be going, I need to talk about that again. We need to revisit that again, because I'm not okay with this friendship thing. I feel like there could be a very positive outcome to some sort of romantic conversation here with the Lovers and the Sun and the Nine of Cups. Whatever you want in the situation, you could have. Someone could be saying yes, or someone could be reciprocating with the Two of Cups, something that's very deep in your heart. Okay, and we have the Devil here again. This is someone that they're heavy on your mind and heavy on your heart. Okay. And again, I don't see just romance here. This could even be someone that you work with, and you keep trying to get along with this person, and they just keep messing it up because they have control issues or fears and insecurities and a mouth on them that they can't control. And it's like, you could be coming up with some sort of solution. Listen, this is how I think we should interact. I feel like they're going to be open to that. A Gemini could really make your day. Some sort of surprise, some sort of gesture, some sort of... I also feel like someone's taking you out for a laugh. And this could be friend, family member, it could be partner, it could be anyone. For a laugh, for a fun time. It could be out in nature doing something fun and funny. It could be going to see something, watch something. It could be dancing, it could be spa day, pampering. The Fool, Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, yeah, and the Ace of Swords. Someone really, we have a lot of aces so far. Someone really wants to clear the air with you today, whoever they may be. And they want to start fresh. They want to start over. They are offering you something with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. They are offering you the truth. They are offering you some sort of gift. They're offering you some sort of token to show you that they're sorry, to show you that they mean what they say, to show you that they want to do their part. They want to make the effort. Um, so again, if this is someone trying to talk to you and not apologize, and you're going Six of Wands, listen, no, I need you to say the word, sorry. Um, this is when they're going, okay. I feel like they're going to try to see if they can get away with not apologizing, but when you say no, I'm going to need to hear those words, um, it's like, okay, they stop fighting. They put down the weapons and they go, okay, this is more important to me. You are more important to me. Our dynamic is more important to me. Um, so yeah, okay. I'm sorry for this and that and the other, and it's all coming out. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, right? Because this is someone that whatever it is that they've done or said, they've been feeling very guilty about. They told themselves, they had to tell themselves, no, I was right and Pisces was wrong, and I'm the victim in the situation, to keep themselves in that angry mode, and kind of, because to them that was like, then they're justified to treat you the way they're treating you. And it's almost like you not fighting back, not pushing back, saying, you know what, I really wanted this to work, I really care about you, I really want us to get along, but I won't put up with that. I can't. I'm sorry. So if that's how you feel, that I'm the one that always hurts you and you're the victim, then I'm sorry. And maybe you need to go somewhere else and not deal with me, and that's okay. You do whatever you think is best, right? You wave the white flag here, and they're like, then the guilt set in, because they were telling themselves that you're this horrible person, so that they're justified to treat you this way. And then you go and do that, and it's like, well, I can't tell myself Pisces is a horrible person now. Now I look like the horrible person. So they finally, someone sees themselves in the mirror, finally. So you can expect some sort of heartfelt conversation, heartfelt apology, a gift, someone returning something of yours, if that's what the whole argument was about, if it's object, if it's money, you know, and they're trying to say that, no, it's theirs, it's not yours, or um, they're justified in keeping it, or whatever the case may be. And then now they're going, listen, it's not worth it. Here, you have it, and I'm sorry, or something like that is what I'm seeing. I also see job offers coming in after rejection. I see someone really fighting for you, really fighting in your corner, whether this is friend, someone at work, manager has your back, or your partner, or someone who wants to be your partner, who wants to be your friend, I feel like someone's really fighting for you and fighting in your corner today, defending you, standing up for you, talking to people for you. So this could be a friend or your spouse or a family member trying to get you a job, trying to get, people to give you a chance on something, trying to get you interviews, trying to get you a place to live, fighting some sort of battle for you, trying to get you the information you need. Then we have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. With the Page of Swords, I'm also seeing some sort of contract or agreement, whether it's in written form or verbal agreement here, promises, commitments to one another, to move on from a situation, to let bygones be bygones, truly, water under the bridge, to, from this point on, move forward together, Three of Pentacles, working together, collaborating, everyone's doing their part, and not to rehash the past. If this is someone that kept bringing up the past, like every time you said no to them, or you didn't act or behave or speak in a way that they wanted you to, they would throw something in your face that you did in the past or that happened in the past, and they always did this, and this could be from decades ago or even childhood if this is like a sibling situation. This is an agreement here to really move on, okay? Not talk about that ever again. Let's just let it go. Let's just put it down, not talk about it, not keep bringing it up. It's done. Let's move on, right? This is someone who really wants to move on from a situation, together, in collaboration and cooperation, and not talk about this ever again, not keep rehashing the same thing over and over again. And commitments are made here. Contracts or verbal commitments, okay? I'm also seeing a resolution to a legal situation or any sort of tense mediation, negotiation type of situation. Yeah, look, celebration. Getting back on the same page, being friends again, back to happy times, reunion, reconciliation. It's really nice energy here. Okay? Eight of Swords and the Hangman with the Page of Pentacles. And now you're investing in something new. You're building something new. After a time where this has really been on your mind, on your heart, keeping you stuck, creating energetic blockages for you, blockages in your heart chakra, finally overcoming that, release, healing. It's very, very, very nice energy. And again, this isn't just romantic, okay? Just to clarify. It's okay, Harvey. I think the charms scare the bejesus out of Harvey. So I'll be quiet with them. But yeah, it's a day for peace, a day for healing. And again, this thing where it's like, let's just move on, really move on. I'm ready to move on and not bring that up ever, ever again. It's very, very, very positive energy. Okay. And again, I'm seeing this across the board. Could be in your romantic life, but I'm also seeing it in family dynamics. I'm also seeing it at work. Um, and legal situations where you finally get an outcome that you both agree on, okay? Everybody's like, yeah, okay, that I'm good with that. Let's just make this deal, let's just sign this and then be done with this. Someone could surprise you and out of the blue be like, you know what? I just want to end this court battle between the two of us. Let's find something that we both agree on and then just be done and move on. So I don't know what kind of clarity or epiphany someone's had. I don't know if they've gone to therapy. I don't know if something happened that finally made them look deep in their own eyes and look in the mirror and go, you know what? It's not worth it. Or why do I always do this? Like, what is my problem? Um, it could even be someone with some form of addiction, with the devil coming up so much. And they finally see the pattern of their behavior. They finally see, like, okay, so when that happens, I go off. Like, why do I do that? Where does that come from? Someone's finally asked themselves these questions. Um, and they've had some sort of deep clarity, deep transformation. And you'll see that. They won't just talk about it, you'll see it in their behavior. And more importantly, there'll be something that has been an ongoing axe that has been ground over and over and over again, always brought up, always rehashed. And now they're coming to you and going, you know what, I think I'm ready to let that go. I want to let that go. Let's just move on from here. Let's look forward. I'm never going to bring that up ever again. Can we agree to this and that and the other? I commit this to you, so on and so forth. So I do see that. Okay. So I also see someone making something up to you if they hurt your feelings recently or if they canceled plans with you recently. I see them making it up to you. I see someone coming to your home to help you fix something, or someone coming to your home to lift your spirits. Okay, I'm seeing it could be a game night, it could be watching comedies together, it could be exchanging jokes or memes and just really like laughing. I'm seeing tears of joy and laughter, so it's really nice. Um, Something you thought was dead and gone and it really broke your heart. It looks like it's making a comeback, whatever kind of opportunity that is. You are chosen for something with the Six of Wands, the Sun, the Lovers, and the Nine of Cups. You are chosen for something, whether it's job, promotion, um, your application, your offer is accepted because I'm seeing new home with this energy. Working from the home. If you're starting a new job, it could be hybrid working or you're working from home, and that's what you were looking for. If you've made some sort of application or request that has to do with, I need flexible hours because of my children or because of childcare, or I need flexible hours because I'm caring for a loved one, and maybe that was denied before. This is where they're talking to you again and saying, we've revised this, we've revisited this, um, and we can agree upon flexible hours, right? Something that's just for you. It's not going to be for everybody else. I just feel like someone had to really go and figure out if there's a way to do it to where other people won't say that you're being given favors or whatnot. There's that. Okay. Right. Let me do the quietest charm casting alive. But yeah, I'm seeing a fresh start, and truly it is a fresh start. It is a clean slate. I feel like this is something that has been discussed before, and it was never a clean slate. It was agreed to be a clean slate, and then it was rehashed. This one is a really, truly clean slate, and it will be in the form of something new that is being brought into your life. I don't know if it's pregnancy. I don't know if it's new job, new home, new living arrangement. This person gifting you something. I definitely have a hole in my bag. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to fix that. All right. What do we have? Oh, interesting. We have a little worm here. And this reminds me of our earthworm from the Oracle deck that we keep seeing, something that was buried deep beneath the surface, finally coming to the surface. Moving on from something that was buried deep within, okay, with the skates as well. Be mindful of cutting things. Like even if you're opening packages with a cutter or a scissors or anything, be careful how you cut it, because I feel like you'll damage whatever's inside the box. So be careful about that. For those of you, this is planting seeds, depending on where you are in the world. Literally gardening, literally planting something. You could be repotting things. So be careful of cutting off roots. Airplane, so trip, travel is significant. Someone could be coming to see you or making plans to come see you. Maybe for Christmas or for whatever your next holiday is around the corner when you watch this. And then we have a change and the trouble here. So a change, hearing something different is what I'm seeing. Hearing something different, and it's something that makes you happy. Okay. So again, if you're dealing with someone who never apologizes, you're going to hear them apologize, and you'll be like, wow, I've never heard that from you. Or someone taking accountability for something, or someone saying, I'm not perfect, or someone saying some words that you've never heard from them. And it's like, wow, okay. There must have been some change going on here. And then we have the squirrel sitting on a branch. And this is something that has been, like I say, with the hangman and the eight of swords, up in the air, suspended. It's brought you a lot of confusion. It's like something was on pause. It was like something you had to just kind of put something in a box, but it was an open wound. It was an open issue. It was, no resolution, no nothing. But it's something that you weren't able to figure out what the issue is. You're like, I don't know what the issue is. I wish this would be different. I wish this were different. I wish we would get along. I wish we could just work okay together. I wish we could just get along. But it's like, I don't know what the issue is. And that is finally resolved now. We have the bee with the owl and the bicycle. And I hear tandem with this. So it just confirms the fact that there's going to be working together, collaboration, cooperation. There's been lessons learned on all sides here. For those of you, this is looking at, what's it called? Is it labor law, or what is it called? It's like the law that regulates, contracts of employment and what you're entitled to and what your obligations are at a general level, not necessarily company level. For others of you, this is company level. And it's like figuring out the law, changing a policy, okay, with the Page of Swords. Making an exception for you is what I'm seeing here as well. Maybe that's something that you've requested or asked for. We have here protection with the Two of Swords. So whatever agreements are made, they are made in good faith. I do see that. And then we have the Pegasus with the trouble again. Happy changes. Moving on from something that has just been a never-ending story. This is really good, Pisces. And then we have the key here with the Mickey Mouse head. So I don't know if Mickey Mouse is significant to you. Disneyland, Disney movies, I don't know, are significant to you. But this is the solution, the key, okay, the Lovers here. And also you being selected for something. You could be literally given a key. You could be given the key to someone's heart. You could be given the key to a thing, with this energy as well. But it's the energy of aha moment, solution. Now we figured it out. Now we can finally move past this. With the Two Swords, this has been an impasse in your life for a long, long time, right? And it's almost like we get along until we come around this topic. Whenever we come around this topic, everything blows up, and here we go again, right? And then we kind of move on, but we never resolve it, and keeps popping up. It's finally going to get resolved. We have winter, an ending, recharging, and reflection. So you could be seeing robins, or I don't know what are those. What are those called? That bird. It's really pretty, really cute. You could be seeing them as confirmation. But again, you see what I mean? Something that was put on ice, something that created an ending a long time ago, and it looks like you've reflected upon it, and more importantly, whoever else was involved has reflected upon it. And now there's a re-emerging. There's a okay, let's put an end to that. Let's let that die. Let's let that be done and start fresh, okay, with the Fool. Let's truly start fresh. Starting to get to know each other again, pretending we don't know each other, like I'm seeing that, right? And summer, wow. Expansion and growth. And we have bees there again and sunflowers. So through collaboration, cooperation, there's growth here, personal growth, growth in a situation, allowing something to just die, just taking the lessons from it, learning, and then truly starting over, starting fresh. Wow, we have autumn. We have all the seasons. And this is bounty and balance, other than spring, I mean. So, yeah. Salt, protection, and banish negativity. Someone's finally ready to let something go. Someone's finally ready to just bury the hatchet and let it stay buried with this energy. Again, we have protection with the, what's it called? Pentagram there as well. And butterfly, transformation, joy, beauty, and transience. Someone is finally ready to move on. Someone is finally ready to just go back to happy times, to start over, to start fresh, to get to know one another. Chamomile, gentleness, relaxation, sleep, recovery, healing. Someone has a more gentle approach here. Someone has a more gentle perspective. They've learned patience, phases, cycles, intuition with the moon. An ongoing cycle, a never-ending story is finally getting its happy ending, is what I want to say. Okay, and not only that, but it leads to a much happier story to start fresh finally, once and for all. So that's awesome. Okay, so let me know how you resonate with the reading. If you do, I hope this helps you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one, Pisces.